So Buntyn and Reese in, AJ Lewis on the sidelines for this game. It's a hand up to Buntyn. He's going to run right up the middle. Looks like no one's going to catch him, and he's just going to roll right into the end zone. That will be a touchdown for the Caravan. There you go, Bailey. Run right up the middle, as we've been talking about today. Having a hard time with that O-line trying to make a hole in the middle for the running backs. But right there, huge run for Jaquan Buntyn. He's able to go about 70 yards for the score.
Yeah, very nice blocking on that offensive line, especially from that center, Matt McKay, along with right guard Jack White. Big hole right there for Buntyn to run through, and a great run.
Score now 20-0. Caravan score at the 1 minute 52-second mark here in the first quarter. Mirabelli lines up for the point. Looked like a Leo player climbed on his own D-line to try to block it. No good for him, and Mirabelli kicks it right through the uprights. So it'll be 21-0, Caravan lead.
Once again, prospective Mount Carmel students. This upcoming Monday is the Columbus Day Shadow Day at Mount Carmel. 7th and 8th grade students are invited to spend a day with students, faculty, and staff with classroom demonstrations throughout the day, and you'll be able to meet future classmates. Once again, that's Monday, October 13th from 8 a.m. to 2:35 p.m. Spaces are limited. Contact the admissions team to register.
Mirabelli with another nice kick. Goes to about the 5. The leader with Turnman runs to his right, and it looks like it was Zach Mirabelli on the tackle.
Mirabelli hustling downfield right there, making the tackle.
Well, if you want it right, you do it yourself, Bailey.
So that ball is brought out to around the 21-yard line for the Lions. Latrell Giles leads them back on the field.
Lions having very little success with their offense this game.
Minute and 41 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Caravan lead the Lions 21-0.
Got 5 receivers out wide now for Latrell Giles. This is where the Caravan have some issues in their secondary when they're spread out wide. It looks like this Latrell Giles is going to run up the middle, but Terrell Greer comes in for the sack. And flag on the field. Waiting for the referee to call.
This referee runs over to the Mount Carmel sideline. Penalty is declined by the Caravan. We're unsure of what that penalty was, but either way, it will not affect the field position for the Lions. This will be second and about 11 here for this Lions offense.
Avery Saffold in that corner. Opposite him, Marquise Peggs, one of the anchors of this defense this year and last year, was opposite Christian Searles. Chips left for Giles. Takes a high snap. Again, scrambling. Fires. That was a low throw.
Number 37, Kyle Zubek on defense there. Almost came up with the pick. Him and the wide receiver dove for that ball. Neither could come up with it, so it'll be third down here.
third down now for Leo. It's like still 3rd and 10. Still at their own 21. Haven't really moved. That's a pass over the middle. That's complete.
Tackle made by number 4, Colin Canusta. It looks like it will be a 4th down after a gain of about 7 for the Lions. So 4th and about 4 here. And the punt team will come onto the field. Saffold once again around that 50-yard line. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So Sahid out of Wale with the reception. Probably Giles' main target this season. He was big. He's a big instrument in winning against San Ignatius last week. Pretty decent punt out to Saffold at about the 50. He's got to run up the middle. Questionable horse collar right there, but the refs don't see it. He gets past the 50-yard line now on the 48 of Leo.
Anthony Thompson leads this Mount Carmel offense back onto the field. 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Once again, we'd like to apologize for the angle we're at. We're in the back end zone at beautiful Croc Stadium here. So once again, we're sorry for the angle we're at. We're doing our best with field position.
Thompson's going to drop back. Fire. Looking for Societas too far out of his reach. 2nd down.
Looks like Societas had Walsh open downfield. Look towards Societas, just a little bit out of his reach right there.
Thompson has somewhat of an issue trying to reach his receivers right in the sweet spot. Usually too high or too far to the left or right.
Sometimes, Mike, with this brand new turf, it's a little slippery. It looked like Societas couldn't really get his footing right there.
It's going to be a handout to Jaquan Buntyn, who breaks through the middle again. He runs to his left. Looks like he's about to be break free, and then he's going to be brought down by one of the safeties for Leo at about the 10-yard line. So a great gain there by Buntyn.
Yeah, Mike, great run there by Buntyn. Thompson was right behind him, throwing some blocks for Buntyn right there as the first quarter will come to an end. Mount Carmel Caravan lead the Leo Lions 21-0. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching, folks.
Welcome back, Caravan fans, to the second quarter. I'm Rudy Melchiori, joined here by Jack Spellman. And the Mount Carmel Caravan, deep in Leo's zone. They're going to set up right around the 10-yard line.
Caravan coming out of the huddle.
He's got Colin Walsh and Societas to his right. Buntyn and Reese. Hand off to Reese up the middle. Around a 5-yard gain.
Reese is 25, Buntyn is 33.
Second and goal here for the Caravan, right around the 5-yard line.
Societas checks in. Societas and Colin Walsh to the right. Buntyn and Reese in the backfield.
With a snap.
Thompson rolls out. He's going to keep it.
And he's brought down right around the 1-yard line.
Third and 2 here for the Caravan. Colin Walsh to his right. Third and goal for the Caravan.
And a touchdown.
A.J. Reese runs it in. Touchdown Caravan. It's going to be 27-0 with 10:17 left in the second quarter. Mirabelli lines up for the extra point. Colin Walsh holding. We got a flag on the play.
Looks like encroachment.
And as we saw in that drive spell, Caravan did a great job running the ball down the field.
They sure did. Playing really powerful coming off Rice last week.
It was a tough loss last week to Rice. Caravan played good, but Rice got a last drive at the end of the game to beat the Caravan. What was the score?
Mirabelli lines up for a kick again. And it is good. Right down the middle.
Caravan lead 28-0 with 10:17 left in the second quarter.
Ten minutes and 17 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Mirabelli going to line up for the kick here, kicking into the wind. Good kick here. He's going to kick it around the 5-yard line and a fumble. He's going to take it out, and he is met by a wall of Caravan, taken out the 3-yard line.
Great kickoff by the Caravan.
Caravan special teams coach, Mr. Antonetti, out there teaching his special team to get down the field, stop any big runs.
And the Caravan defense will now come out.
Quarterback Giles, number 7, lines up shotgun.
And
Good
snap.
Pass here, throws it downfield. And looks like a incomplete pass tipped away by Pegs. Pass intended for number 4, Zahid Adewale. Second down, 10.
Caravan defense looking really strong today.
Giles under center.
Leo in I formation. And snap. Drops back to pass. Rolls to his left.
And he's going to be taken out at around the 5-yard line. It's going to be
About a gain of 2 there on the play.
3rd and 8.
Again, one of the Caravan's strengths is run prevention. Really showed it there.
I formation again, lines up under center. He's going to
The
drop
snap.
back to pass. And he's going to keep it, but he is taken down right now by number 95, Kevin Thurman. And that's going to bring up a 4th down here. Leo's going to have to punt.
Leo sending out their punt team. Just a friendly reminder that Monday will be our Columbus Day Shadow Day. Any prospective students should be sure to come out and shadow. It's a lot of fun.
7th and 8th graders welcome to come to Mount
Absolutely.
Carmel.
83 back to punt.
Soft.
Punt is off received by number 2, Avery Saffold, who will get around the defenders, and that is another Mount Carmel touchdown.
It was a great touchdown,
Flag
but
on the
there is
play.
a flag on the
Flag
play.
on the play.
And there's a Leo player down. Looks like it could be a blocking penalty on Mount Carmel, it looks like. Holding on the Caravan, so that's going to come back. It was great return by Avery Saffold.
Great return. He's really been showing his speed and agility tonight.
Injury break here. We're going to take a little break. Thank you for watching CBN. Welcome back, Caravan fans. Mount Carmel offense going to take the field.
Injured player was all right. He was able to get up under his own strength and walk off the field. So
Thompson under center. Got Walsh to his right.
around the 35-yard line.
And that's going to be Buntyn.
No one's going to catch
And
him. And
he's
another
gonna
Caravan touchdown.
Actually, that's A.J. Lewis. Sorry, it was actually Jaquan Buntyn. I was right, but my brother is misleading me with facts.
That touchdown put up the Caravan 34-0. As the field goal unit comes out to take the field.
Caravan offense able to run all over this Leo defense, and it's something we were not used to, as last week at Rice, they were just not able to get the run game started and relied more on the pass.
Right.
Belly lines up, takes the kick, and
it is good.
Good.
Straight down the middle. That'll put the Caravan up 35-0 here with 8:51 left in the second quarter. Be sure to follow the Caravan Broadcast Network at
CBN Caravan. Again, CBN Caravan. Tweet us if you'd like a shout out or wanted to check in with us.
We'll be trying to live tweet the game as it goes on. Kickoff unit takes the field.
Mirabelli lines up for the kick.
Kicking from the left hash.
Number 25, Zarel Cook, and number 4, Shahid Adewale line up to receive the kick.
And the kick is off.
Beautiful kick, caught at the 5-yard line. Adewale takes it up,
Cuts to the right.
and he's got space. And he takes it to around the 30-yard line. Caravan defense come back out, virtually shutting down this Leo offense, not able to get any drives and have been punting every drive consistently.
Yes, sir. It's a rather cold night here at Croc Stadium.
Very cold.
It's important for the players to keep warm. We've been seeing them often trying to get their blood circulating.
Shotgun formation. Number 7, Giles lines up. He's got 2 to his right, 2 to his left. It's the ball, back to pass. He's hit with pressure. And that
Nearly
is-
throws an interception as he tried to throw it out of bounds.
It was pegs on the tip, and he nearly caught that one. And he had space to run for that.
That would have been bad for Leo.
Giles lines up in shotgun, got 2 to his right, 1 to his left. So under center now. I formation. And he's going to hand it off to
Who takes it down the left side and is hit by a mob of Caravan helmets.
Joe Shorter, gain a couple
Taken down in
yards.
the backfield.
It's going to be around 3rd down and 11 here. 8:15 left in the second quarter. And we have a timeout called on the field. So we're going to take a short break here, Caravan fans. Thank you for watching here at CBN.
We'll be right back. And welcome back, Caravan fans. Another injury on the field as number 22 is down. He was able to help himself up, though, and walk off the field, so he should be fine.
Giles lines up in shotgun, got 2 to his left, 2 to his right.
Third down and long here.
Leo need this conversion here. And he's going to pass
Which will be caught.
by number 81, Kevin Washington, and he's going to get a big gain, first down for Leo. And they're going to be down at around the 40-yard line of Mount Carmel. It's one of the first downs Leo's had this game. As
Sure
most
is.
drives, they have been punting the ball right back to the Caravan.
The Mount Carmel defensive backfield's been playing extremely well tonight.
Giles back in shotgun, 2 to his right, 2 to his left. He's got number 3, Joe Shorter, back there with him. Takes a snap and looks to pass. He throws a deep
pass.
ball.
Which
That's
will
gonna
be
caught.
Leo touchdown. Confirmed on the field.
Leo's first score of the game, and
It's going to be 35 Mount Carmel to 6 Leo here as they line up for the extra point.
catch was made by Sahi Adewale. Great throw by the Leo
It was.
quarterback, really showing his arm strength, getting the ball down there, and this is what Leo really needed. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Offensive unit staying on the field here. 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Giles in the back.
Giles takes a snap, looks to pass, getting pressure, and waiting for the call.
No catch. An
So it's gonna be-
unsuccessful 2-point conversion.
So it's going to be 35-6 here, 7:24 left in the second quarter. Leo going to kick off to the Mount Carmel Caravan, getting the ball back here.
Mount Carmel looking really strong tonight. Have been preparing mentally all season for these games. Especially when it's cold, they really have to focus down.
And they're taking one day at a time, and that's what they really need to do. Is they're looking to try and make the playoffs here. They need to win the rest of their games. They need to take it positive. And
Looking
Mercy.
very strong tonight.
And we're going to see number 4, Shahid Adewale, kicking for Leo. Reese and Lewis back to receive for the Caravan. Kick tipped off here. And the ball's going to be taken up the gut.
Breaks free through the wall, Caravan, but he is taken down at around the 45-yard line.
Foster Williams returning that one. It's going to be around halfway down the field.
As the Caravan offense takes the field.
Giles. Thompson incomplete pass to Colin Walsh. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Caravan. Tomorrow night, the Caravan Alley players have their play at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, that's right.
Complete works of Shakespeare.
Come out and show your
Company.
support. It's a great show.
Thompson under center. And he's going to give it right up the middle to A.J. Reese. And it's going to be 3rd down here for the Caravan. 3rd and around 6.
Solid amount of fans here tonight at Croc Stadium.
A very cold night.
That's for sure, too.
Caravan showing their support here. Their team. Thompson under center. Got Reese and Boykin back.
This is 3rd down. And he will be taken down after a power run up the middle, which will be enough for a Caravan 1st down. Both teams under new setting tonight as Leo plays most of their home games at Gately Stadium along with Mount Carmel.
Thompson under center. Buntyn and Reese. And he's going to drop back to pass. Looking for Reese. And he's down the sideline.
Reese has got it.
At the 20. And he's going to be inside the 15-yard line.
Just slicing through the Leo defensive backfield for a great gain on that play. Mount Carmel offense looking extremely strong this drive, making many completions, not only on the run, but also in the pass game.
Situs to his right, Walsh to his left. Thompson takes back, looking
Drops
to pass.
back again. And he will scramble out of the pocket to his left, avoid a flurry of Leo defense, and he will be brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
And we have 2 guys down here for Leo.
Possible injuries. One of them helped himself up while the other is still laying on the ground. We've actually had a few Leo injuries tonight, but they all seem to have been fine, actually. Hopefully he can help himself up as well. Not sure what the penalty's about yet, but we know there is one down on the play where Thompson was tackled. Both teams stay on the field now. And we're going to cut to a quick injury break.
And we're back here, Caravan fans joining us. Mount Carmel, ball inside the 10-yard line.
Injured player helped off the field. Looked like he had a problem with his left leg. Hopefully he'll be all right. Caravan offense getting back in the huddle here while the Leo defense will stay out in formation. First and goal here for the Caravan. Hopefully to add another touchdown.
Caravan lineup, Buntyn and Reese in the backfield. He's got two to his right. Looking to pass. Thompson throws.
Good throw.
And that's going to be
like
pass interference on Leo. Colin Walsh was the intended receiver.
Pushed a little bit by the defensive back for Leo, number 11. Colin Walsh ran a nice corner route. They were unable to connect.
And the ball's going to be placed on the 4-yard line as pass interference on Leo.
The Caravan up. So another first down and goal.
.526 left in the first quarter here. Second quarter,
that is. Looks like the cold's getting to all of us tonight.
And that's going to be Reese with the touchdown.
With another Caravan touchdown, making that 41-6 here.
Caravan using their run offense a lot here tonight, and they're really taking advantage of the Leo defense.
Looking extremely powerful out here with both the pass and the run game, which is unusual for Mount Carmel as they're mostly run team. Really demonstrating Thompson's arm strength as well as their pass game completely, really.
Mirabelli lines up for the kick here. Colin Walsh holding. And
with another encroachment call. Mount Carmel's been running their kicks off and on 2, and looks like Leo just can't really cope to that. That's about the third time now they've been called for encroachment.
Mirabelli lines up, take the kick again. Kicks up, and it is good. Caravan are now leading 42-6 here in the second quarter, 5:23 left.
Caravan offense and defense looking extremely dominant tonight in this matchup.
Yeah, and they're really picking up after the tough loss last week to Brother Rice.
Looking very strong. Keep in mind that the Caravan must win all of their remaining games to make it to the playoffs this year.
We see Mirabelli line up on the left hash, take the kick. Number 4, Adewale, and number 25, Zarel Cook line up for the kick. Kicking in the wind.
Kicking from the left hash again is Mirabelli.
Good kick here. Adewale's going to receive it at the 5-yard line, take it up right through the middle. He's met by a wall of Caravan at around the 20-yard line. Leo's going to take over on offense here. And we're going to see this dominant Mount Carmel defense so far come out on the field.
Exactly. Showing all strengths on defense. Their defensive backs are looking extremely well, besides a few little mental mistakes with the long passes. Defensive line looking very dominant tonight, along with the middle linebackers.
Giles in shotgun. He's got 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Single back. Looks to pass. He's got a receiver open. Number 4, Adewale, and he is taken down by number 24, Foster Williams.
Great coverage on that play. He was able to hit him right away.
That's going to be a first down, Leo. With 5:11 left here in the second quarter. Needing to score to stay alive in this game.
Absolutely. They need as many touchdowns as they can get. Speaking of touchdowns, congratulations to sophomore Austin O'Brien on a great touchdown today. It was his first of the season.
Giles in single back shotgun formation, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Looks to pass. And nearly sacked. And caught by number 25, Zarel Cook, Leo. And that's going to be a first down, Leo, as they're driving.
About 4:39 left here in the second quarter. Caravan 42, Leo Lions 6.
Leo's driving right now. And they're going to stick to the same formation, to the right, to the left, with Joe Shorter in the backfield.
They've been very effective out of the shotgun formation tonight, looking really well.
Giles takes a snap. It's back, met by a wall.
Rolls to his right. Looks like he has some clearance. He's going to take it and run. But he has taken out of bounds
by Pegs. And he's going to get around a 5-yard run on that. That's going to be second down and around.
And very short.
Very short.
I just taken down around the 50. Leo coming out in that same shotgun formation again.
Giles takes a snap, met by wall of Caravan, and that's going to be thrown and incomplete. And it's going to be third down here for Leo, and they're going to need a first down here to keep this drive going. But as we've seen with the score, odds are they're going to go for it on fourth down if necessary.
Need all they can get now. Leo comes out. Shotgun formation again. Snap is off. Looks to his left. There's a dump pass with a great catch over the middle. Great one-handed grab.
Caught by Sahid Adewale. And Mount Carmel was right in his face, but they still got enough for first down. It was third and short. And there's 3:53 left here in the second quarter. Leo driving. To the right, to the left here. Number 3, Joe Shorter back with him. Giles in shotgun formation.
Which has been actually very effective. I'm sure I keep saying this, but it really is. Looking very well for them.
And he throws over the head of
just a little long.
Sahid Adewale. Miscommunication there. 2nd and 10 here for the Leo Lions. Having good drive so far, probably their best in the game. As we've seen, they've been stopped most of the time.
I'd say so. They've gotten pretty far. They worked their way from about the 25 all the way to the opposing 45, I'd say now. Definitely Leo's looking strong in this drive.
They're going to stick to the shotgun formation here. See Caravan defense getting really good blitz and pressuring the quarterback.
Exactly. Always putting pressure on the quarterback.
Giles back. He's pressured by the wall of Caravan.
Throws
and
deep, which will be knocked down by Marquise Pegs. Pass intended for number 25, Cook. timeout called on the field here, and looks like we're going to go to a little break. Thank you for watching CBN. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Caravan fans.
We resume play around the 50-yard line. Third down for Leo. Looks like 3rd and 10 here. Coming out in the trips left formation.
Giles in shotgun. Takes a snap.
I think that was a pretty risky.
And he's going to roll to his left. Being met by Caravan. He's going to throw that risky pass, but great catch
snag. Great snag.
by Zarel Cook right up the middle of the field. That's going to be a first down, Leo.
So that was pretty risky coming out in trips form as they lose more linemen, and the defensive line for Mount Carmel has been extremely strong today, always putting pressure on the quarterback.
Giles takes a snap, looks to throw, and that's going to be dropped by number 3, Adewale. Caravan swarming on him. So it's going to be second down here for the Leo Lions with about 6 yards to go. We got 2 minutes 43 here in the second quarter.
Mount Carmel secondary on defense looking particularly strong today, coming off of players with lots of limited experience, but Pegs and Canusta really helped the team a lot on defense, looking very strong this year.
Very true. As we see, this is a very young team, all juniors, virtually few seniors out there for the
Right,
Caravan.
exactly. Lost a lot of players last year, but
Giles in shotgun, rolls to his right. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be overthrown from number 25, Surreal Cook.
which will bring up a 4th down.
And that's going to be 3rd down with the route. With about 6 yards to go here for the Leo Lions, needing a first down to keep them alive in this game.
Starting to run out of time here with only 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the half. They come out in the spread format.
Giles back. And he's going to take the snap, drop back in the pocket. He's going to launch that ball out there, and that looks like some miscommunication there between his receiver as he was running a different route. He was not going in that direction, but luckily the ball was incomplete. Lucky that wasn't intercepted back there.
Still a lot of great effort shown as we could see him laying out for the pass, although it didn't seem very likely that he was going to grab it. Really shows the effort by this team tonight.
And it's going to be 4th down here with about 6 yards to go. Leo needing a first down to keep this drive alive.
Coming out of the huddle here. Looks like they're keeping the spread format that they've been having. Saw them using a lot of trips and spread tonight. Not very much I formation.
Giles back, shotgun formation.
Calls it audible.
Takes a snap. Rolls to his right. He is being chased down by Caravan defense. He's going to run for it. And makes a few good moves. And
Cups up
he
the
is
Mount
down
Carmel
the
defense.
sideline. And it looks like that's going to be a...
Touchdown, Leo. Giles with a great run there.
Just shy, actually,
Take
of
that
the
back.
touchdown.
Just shy. Looks like he got inside the pylon, but guess he wasn't.
Leo, the quarterback, really showing his legs on that as he faked out 3 or 4 Caravan defenders.
Absolutely. Looking really strong. Giles in both the passing game and the running game. Coming out of the huddle here. First and goal for the Leo Lions.
He's got 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off, and that's going to be a touchdown, Leo. And there's a
Looks like there may be a fumble on the play.
But they're going to call it a touchdown.
But there's a flag as one of the Caravan players picked up the ball and began running before he was pushed out of bounds. Flag around that area of the field. Not sure for what it's.
Maybe unnecessary roughness.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Interesting call. But there is confirmed touchdown on the play.
Penalty against Leo. Looks like it's going to be...
Looks like they got a little rough as he was shoved out of bounds after picking up what was thought to be a fumble.
We see 2:12 left here in the second quarter. 42-12 as Leo comes out for the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. He's got 1 to his left.
Looks like Tripp's right formation here. Trips has also been working very effectively for them tonight in the passing game.
Giles is actually under center, not something we're used to seeing tonight. Takes a pass, rolls right. He's going to pass it, and
the pass will be caught, but they will be just short.
So that is no good for the 2-point conversion. So score here 42-12 with 2:12 left in the second quarter.
Looks like Leo's been having a really tough time really getting the passes off as the Mount Carmel defensive line has been blitzing extremely well, always putting pressure on the quarterback, Giles. But when he does get a throw off, it's very effective. Not a lot of inside the pocket passes tonight. He's often been flushed out, forced to really dish it out before getting hit. And the Mount Carmel kickoff return team will now take the field. The score, Mount Carmel 42, Leo Lions 12 with 2:12 remaining in the half.
Number 4 for Leo, Shahid Adewale is going to take the kick. We've got Reese and AJ Lewis back there to receive.
Looks like a little confusion going on the kickoff team for Leo.
Adewale takes the kick, and it looks like they're going to try for an onside kick, but
Was hit off one of their legs, it seemed like. Maybe got about 7 yards on the kick.
looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication on where the ball was going to be placed.
One of the oddest things I've seen on a kickoff.
And that is going to be a detriment to this Leo team, who is already down a lot.
Sure, and the Mount Carmel will take the field on offense at around the, I'd say 30-yard line, yeah.
Mount Carmel offense coming in.
Haven't seen the Mount Carmel offense in a while, as Leo just had a really long drive.
To the left, he's got Reese and Buntyn in the backfield. Thompson under center takes the ball, hands it off to Reese. Get a short gain here, second down, around 6 yards.
About a 5-yard gain on that play, which will bring up Mount Carmel 2nd and 5.
A.J. Lewis and Sidus to the left. Thompson drops back, looking to pass. Beautiful ball, corner to A.J.
And that will be a touchdown.
And he just catches that right in his hands.
Great
Perfect
catch
throw
by
Thompson.
Avery Saffold, right in the breadbasket. Great throw by Thompson there, which will put the Caravan up 48-12 here at Kroc Stadium. About 1:30 left in the half as the Mount Carmel extra point team will take the field.
And that was a great play and great throw by Thompson, throwing a beautiful ball. Avery didn't have to move a muscle. He put it right in his hands. Mirabelli lines up for the kick here.
Call on 2.
Kick is up, and kick is good.
Mirabelli looking really strong tonight while kicking.
48-12 here with 1:31 left in the second quarter. Mount Carmel dominating this Leo defense with just every drive. They're showing the pass game, they're showing the run game, something that they've been struggling with throughout the past 2 games at Rice and Rita.
Absolutely. Haven't seen a lot of passing this year, really, as Mount Carmel was really known to be a speed option team strongly. But it looks like they're getting most of their yardage from the pass tonight, which is nice to see. Switching it up a little bit. Mount Carmel kickoff team will take the field. It's getting progressively colder as the night goes on. Seems like the players are starting to really have to adapt to it as they're feeling really cold. It's tough to keep their focus from playing.
Mirabelli lines up on the left hash. Looks to kick. Got Cook, Nadawale in the back. Great kick. In the end zone, that's going to be a touchback. Taking at the 20-yard line, Leo Lions. Coming in, and they're going to need to quick, fast drive here if they want to try to score right before the half.
So they're really going to have to utilize Giles' arm, as he's been showing it to be very strong looking tonight, making lots of long passes to his wide receivers, which are equally as talented.
We're going to see Cook and Awale to the left. Number 5, Golston, and 81, Washington to the right.
Leo in that same spread formation that we've seen often throughout the night here. Running back goes in motion to the right side.
Shorter drops back, passes. That's going to be caught by Adewale. He's going to be taken right out of bounds. And that's going to be enough for Leo first down at the 32-yard line. Minute 22 left here for Leo. Trying to work a drive in, and clock is running.
Looks like Leo's been getting a lot of those short, almost screen passes to their wide receivers. Getting all the yards they can get now as they come on that same spread formation again.
Giles in shotgun.
Running back to the right.
Takes a snap. Throws it quick and dropped by number 81, Kevin Washington, as he was open.
Giles hit hard as soon as he lets go of the ball, but he gets up with no problem. If he would have caught that pass, it could have been bad for the Mount Carmel defense, but he was able to not make the connection there. 52 seconds left here in the half. As the play comes onto the field, running back switches out.
Spread formation here for Leo. Sticking to what they know. Looking to pass here as it is second and around 8.
Looks like Giles calls an audible. Caravan showing blitz here.
Giles takes the snap, and there's going to be a flag on the play, and that is going to be foul start, offense, and that's going to set Leo back a couple yards
Wow,
here.
that sure will.
Not what they're looking for here.
Leo can't really afford any mental mistakes tonight. That will set them back for second and long here. Mount Carmel really effective with the blitz as Leo comes out in the same spread formation again. With the running back lines up behind Giles this time, switching it up a little bit. Haven't seen this very much tonight.
Giles takes a snap, looks to pass, rolls right, chased down by Carmel, and that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Couldn't make the connection there.
To number 5, Tyler Golston. And that's going to bring it to third and long here for Leo Lions. With 44 seconds left here in the second quarter, Leo's going to need a big play here to really drive down the field and keep this drive alive.
Looks like Leo's O-line really has to step it up now as every play you see Giles being forced to run from the pocket really to avoid being sacked. If the O-line were to really buckle down, it would definitely help their team out a lot.
Looks like they're in trips formation here.
Trips right here.
One to the left. Giles takes a snap, high snap, and he's going to be met right away by Paochet, but is not able to make the tackle, and he just throws that ball away.
Which will bring up a Leo 4th down here. Nearly sacked, extremely close. That would have been bad. They would have been left around the 7-yard line with very long to connect.
It looks like they're going to have to punt here. If they don't convert this 4th down, they're really going to give the Caravan another opportunity to score, which they do not need.
Right, need a strong punt here, as there's about 38 seconds left, which the Caravan can use very effectively to their time, as we've seen tonight.
Great pressure by number 44, Pat O'Shea Jr., coming on the outside, blitzing right in. Saw a gap, took it to the quarterback, nearly got the sack.
Looks like we see a blitz about every play now. It's been extremely effective.
Saffold to receive. Kicks it away from him, but he gets it. Saffold makes a move on the outside, and he's going to be taken out at around the 30-yard line. Saffold, great return sign, and that's really been helping out the Caravan with where they're positioned on the field and their advantage over this Leo defense.
Yeah, Saffold being extremely effective on the punt return, which included a touchdown that was actually called back due to the holding call earlier in the game.
28 seconds left here in the second quarter. We're going to see, odds are, the Caravan just run out the clock here, going to halftime.
First and 10 here for the Caravan on the 30-yard line.
To the right, one to the left. You see Lenty checks in. It's going to be Thompson keeper right up the middle. It's going to get around a 3-yard gain on that. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Mount Carmel offense coming out of the huddle. 2 wide receivers to the left.
Timeout Caravan. Is going to figure out what they're going to do here with 1 second left on the clock. 49-12 here in the second quarter. And we're going to take a short break here.
Thanks for tuning in to Mount Carmel football here on Caravan Broadcast Network. And we're back here, Caravan fans, as Mirabelli lines up to kick a field goal, which will take us out of the half. Mirabelli looking extremely effective.
Takes a kick, and that is going to be no good here. Mirabelli had the distance, but did not have the wind on his side as it took it wide left.
And that'll bring us out of the first half here. Stay tuned for another half of the Mount Carmel football. Signing off.
We're CBN Caravan here.
Hello and welcome again to another edition of Coach's Corner here on CBN. I am Michael Melchior, joined by Coach Dave Lenthagen. Coach, thanks for meeting with me.
Thanks for having me, Mike. Thank you.
So first question, one of the strengths of this defense has been its run prevention. Last week against Brother Rice, they had some success with moving the ball with their running game. What happened to the defense that allowed Rice to gain a few more yards?
I think at times, Mike, I think we lost our focus a little bit. We got a little confused on some of our responsibilities, and some there were just some breakdowns in there. Some guys were trying to cover up for other guys, and not really necessarily take care of their own responsibilities. So it's kind of one mistake led to another mistake, which led to another mistake. So it just kind of snowballed on us a little bit. That kind of got us on our heels. Once we got on our heels, it's tough to recover against a pretty good team, As the game went on, we got some of that stuff straightened out a little bit. Kind of shut down the run a little bit, but they had a couple of good drives on us that we didn't do very well on.
And what was worked on this week to help with the running defense? Make sure those mistakes weren't made again.
Not necessarily not only the run defense, but the whole package completely. And the big focus for the week, Mike, is playing smarter. We have to eliminate silly penalties. We have to eliminate the mental mistakes that we're making. You have to have great knowledge of your assignments, and we've been lacking that a little bit. And that's something that the players can control as well as the coaches. But the players have to put time into their preparation. So really focus a lot of time and energy this week on playing smarter and playing faster. And again, the better prepared you are, the smarter you're going to play, and the faster you're going to play. So if we get those two things accomplished, we can make a pretty good run here towards the end of the season, which we definitely need to do.
And the secondary this year has had some issues stopping teams with a strong passing game, especially Providence. Is this due to inexperience or battling the mental mistakes you've mentioned? And how will this be improved upon as the season continues, especially later playing Loyola that is mostly passing and they have a great
pretty good passing program, that's for sure. Our issues in the secondary, it's a combination of a couple different things. One is some limited experience. Having Canusa and Pegs back there as 2-year starters, that's definitely helped us. We've had some issues, filling in those other two spots, another corner, as well as another safety. We've had a hard time finding the right combination. Finding those guys who can make those plays on a consistent basis. So it's kind of been a little bit of a revolving door, and it's tough to get any kind of continuity. And it's hard to get a great understanding of your assignments when you're kind of moving guys around a little bit. But unfortunately, that's the nature of this junior and senior class, where there's not a ton of depth in the secondary. We continue to try to develop those kids, and they're getting better. And the nice thing about they're working hard, and that's all you can really ask. You keep on working hard, and the light bulb's going to go on eventually. They're going to get it. We just got to make sure we're not running out of opportunities in the meantime. But they're working at it. Some really good kids in the senior class and good guys in the junior class, and they're going to get it. They're working hard at it, so it's encouraging.
And what can you tell me about Leo, especially as you're playing them today? The type of offense they run, any special players to look out for, or any patterns in their offense that are noticeable?
Quarterback's a real good athlete. Their running back's a good athlete. A couple good wide receivers. Their offensive line is really big, so we got to make sure we're utilizing our quickness, utilizing our speed. They'll run some two-back set, which we have not seen a lot of, during the course of the year. We've seen a lot of one-back set. They're still probably about a 55% pass team first. So we've got to bring our total package. We've got to make sure we stop the run, and we have to control the pass.
And I wanted to ask about the decision to bring in Nico Vajesica and Kyle Zupik in as defensive linemen. Can you tell me about that and what brought that upon?
We're just trying to get a little bit more out of our pass rush. We're trying to get a little bit quicker up front in different situations when it's more of a true passing situation. Try to spell some of those defensive linemen to keep them fresh, and just try to get a little bit quicker in the defensive line.
And what will be the mentality for the remainder of the season? Is it do or die now for the Caravan?
It is. Your back is definitely against the wall, but I think the most important thing, Mike, is we have to look at one day at a time, and we have to stress that we get better that one day and have fun. This is still high school football. These are still 16, 17-year-old, young men, and you're playing football to have fun. You want to have success on the weekend. You want to win that football game, but in the process, we want to make sure the kids are working hard, having fun, and taking something positive out of the experience every opportunity you have.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Welcome back, Caravan fans, for your halftime show here. As you just saw, interview with Dave Lenti talking about this Caravan offense and defense. Coming off last week, Brother Rice, tough loss. They tried hard, but they just couldn't make through, and one of the biggest difficulties they had was utilizing their run game. This week, however, it's a completely different story.
Absolutely. Their run has been looking extremely phenomenal, as well as their pass game. Both are looking extremely offensive against this Leo defense. Looks like they really didn't know what was coming for them, really.
And we saw Buntyn and Reese getting great runs, and we've seen Avery Saffold actually in the special teams play getting great punt returns. He had one for a touchdown, but called back, as we saw, for a holding penalty.
Exactly. Special teams looking phenomenal tonight. The punt receiving team has been looking great with a touchdown that was called back, and Saffold just cutting through the Leo defense. Also, Mirabelli with his extremely clutch field goal kicks, and it's been looking really well tonight on the special teams for us here.
Caravan defense has also been looking pretty good. We've seen some difficulty in the defensive backs for Caravan. They haven't been playing as well as we've seen in the past.
Exactly. They really need to cover that sort of screen pass to the wide receivers. It seems like they're always right there, but those crucial, like 7 yards, they really need to be able to stop that. As well as, of course, the deep bombs that we've seen the Leo quarterback Giles throwing tonight. Really been killing them.
And as you were saying, Giles, our quarterback, he hasn't had the time because this defense has been blitzing. We saw Pat O'Shea right at the end of the half there in a great blitz, which caused for the turnover on downs. And we're really seeing this defense step up their game from last week compared to how they were giving up drives to Brother Rice. And we're seeing this Leo offense just all they're relying on is their pass game. Their run game has done nothing against the Caravan.
Exactly. Their offensive line really needs to step it up for Leo. I mean, we're getting blitzes in every single down. Giles is always forced to run out of the pocket to create this really hectic throw, really trying to just do anything he can to get the conversions. And the offensive line really needs to step it up if they want any really good chance of coming back.
And we're going to take a short break here at half. There's a couple minutes left until game starts back up. Listen, here, Caravan Football, CBN, Caravan Broadcasting Network. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, Caravan fans, here to the second half. Score here, 49, Mount Carmel, Leo 12. And Mount Carmel's going to be kicking off here to start the second half. You're going to see Mirabelli line up for the kick. Cook and Adewale in the back to receive. Mirabelli getting great kicks this half, kicking it mainly an average to the 5-yard line, which we haven't been seeing from him, and it's great to see him back in form. Waiting for the ref's whistle here.
Mirabelli lines up to kick.
And looks like we're going to get the clearance to go here.
Really looking forward to this second half to see how Leo really responds to everything that's been thrown at them. Going to be an interesting second half here.
Mirabelli here to kick and sends that one deep. Adewale takes at the 1. He's going to take it out. Makes a couple moves and he finds a gap. And he is making it down the sideline and down to around the 30-yard line here as we see the Caravan defense coming back out.
I say the Caravan defense has really been their strong part of the game here, especially their defensive line really just always putting pressure on the O-line and the quarterback himself, which has really been changing the entire course of the game here.
Excuse me, that's actually the 40-yard line he made it to. So Leo's offense is going to take over. We're going to see if they're going to try the run game or not, if they're going to stick to passing.
And it looks like Leo's going to come out in a odd formation really here. They're not sticking to their spread.
Giles back, looks to pass, and he is going to be sacked.
Wow.
Finally, by Greer, number 95, and he was pressured right away. He had no time to think.
Absolutely. Mount Carmel defensive line always looking extremely strong, especially coming off of a great year last year with their amazing senior linemen. People really thought, how are they going to fill that void with Steve Richardson and Enoch Smith, for example, leaving that strong force. And it looks like they're doing very well tonight against Leo. No problems on the defensive line here.
Give a little shout out here to actually Steve Richardson and Enoch Smith, as they both are getting great playing time.
Absolutely.
Steve Richardson starting on the Minnesota defense, and Enoch Smith is close to being a starter on
Making
Michigan
Mount
State.
Carmel proud.
Giles under center. Looks like he's going to hand it off to number 3, Joe Shorter, and he's going to be met by a wall of Caravan. Pat O'Shea and Andrew Guerra taken down for a 2-yard loss.
It's going to be coming up third down here for the Caravan, who are up 49-12 with about 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. So really weird to see Leo start to run the ball. We haven't seen that very much at all tonight. It looks like they really are trying to get away from their passing game, as they can't really get anything off with the defensive line always being in their face. Pretty tough situation to be in for Leo here.
See Adewale line up to the right. Cook and Shorter in the backfield. Oh, Cook's lines out wide left
Confusion going on here.
with Golston. Giles takes a snap. A little wild. Sits in the pocket, gets time, throws, and that's going to be an incomplete pass intended for Adewale, covered by Pegs. Something we haven't been seeing is this defensive back. They've been having some struggles throughout the year so far, and
Yeah, really. Just like Coach Lenti was talking about, they really need to focus on the whole mental aspect of the game. They have all the talent, it's just they're really new. There's a lot of rookies really starting on varsity now for this team, as they're really being carried by Colin Canusta and Marquise Pegs. But it looks like they're coping pretty well this game. They just need to fix a few mental mistakes and they will be set.
And it's going to be fourth down here. Leo's going to have to punt. Deep in their own end. Punts off to Saffold, and looks like he's going to leave it alone. And it's going to be stopped by Leo at around the 45-yard line.
Really would love to see a return there, actually. He's been very, very effective tonight.
But
It's like they're maybe starting to try and kick away from it. I would too.
it seems though they're trying to kick away from Saffold as he's gotten these great returns tonight.
Going back to the injuries earlier at the game, it seems like an ambulance has arrived here at the scene. Hopefully everyone's all right over there. As Leo comes out in the spread formation again.
Actually, the Caravan come out in the spread formation. Ball is kept by Anthony Thompson. He's got space at the 10. Tackled at the 6-yard line.
Tripped it right by his ankles.
Great run by Thompson, showing his speed at quarterback
Absolutely.
position.
Had a massive hole to run through thanks to the Mount Carmel offensive line, who have really been phenomenal tonight. He's had all the time in the world to get off the passes that he needs to throw, and offensive line really doing great, helping his team along.
We're going to see Colin Walsh, Lenti lined up on the right. Reese and Buntyn under center. Hands off the ball. Reese runs it, and he is going to walk right into the touchdown. Caravan score here.
Great run by the Caravan again, really showing their run strength, especially on the goal line, just powering through these massive holes that the O-line leaves them. And that will put up the Caravan 55-12 here in the third quarter. Leo really needs a great comeback now.
And Mirabelli's going to line up for the extra point here. Colin Walsh holding for him. Seeing special teams have a good night.
Absolutely, Mirabelli hasn't missed a kick yet besides that one about 30-yarder.
And that's going to be good here. And that's going to make the score 56-12. Caravan are leading the Leo Lions with 8:58 left here in the third quarter. And it's been a tough game for the Leo Lions, as we've seen throughout.
It really has been. I'd say that they have a really talented team. It's just that their offensive line really needs to step it up, absolutely. Great energy here at Kroc Stadium. Although it is a little cold, there sure are a lot of Caravan fans that will come out to support the team.
Zerao Cook and Shahid Adewale line up in the back, waiting kick from Mirabelli. And as we've seen, he's been launching the ball,
Absolutely.
kicking it to the 5 and getting a touchback, actually. This has really been an advantage for his Caravan defense, keeping them really close and not letting them drive or get any good punts.
Really. Everything you want from a kicker.
Good kick. Cook takes it at the 1. He's going to take it up the right side. Rough blocks by Leo, and he's going to go into a pile of Caravan players and taken out at the 25-yard line.
I think we can really expect to see the Leo offense come out and spread and really just try and spread or trips, I'd say, and really just try and get the ball out there. Just really keep going for those deep passes that have really landed them a touchdown tonight.
We're going to see to the right, Cook and Adewale. To the left, in shotgun formation. Giles takes a snap, back in the pocket, and he's going to be pressured right away. And he's rolling to his left, throws the ball out, and that's going to be nearly intercepted, but intended for number 5, Tyler Golston. And we've seen tonight Giles really escaping all these sacks because he has great speed rolling out of the pocket, making plays for himself.
Absolutely. Pretty great to see him being able to evade all these defenders coming at him from the line. It's a pretty interesting setting here tonight at Kroc Stadium. Neither of the teams have often played here before, as both of them often use their home field as Gately. So pretty new atmosphere to everyone here. Like a lot shorter stands. It's really just completely sort of different way to like
Environment.
play, really. Exactly. Takes a lot of what they're used to.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Giles takes the ball back, and he is pressured. It looks like it's going to be a halfback screen. And number 3, Joe Shorter, gets a little room, but doesn't go too far. As looks like he gets to around the 36-yard line, and he picks up the first down. Reminder, all Caravan fans, all 7th and 8th graders out there, Monday on Columbus Day, we have our big Shadow Day. Come on down, shadow, maybe be a future Caravan.
Absolutely. I remember my Shadow days. Those were great. Just looking back on them, it was a lot of fun.
It's great. The first time I realized I was going to be a Caravan.
Absolutely. Best decision I've made in my life, I could say that. 7th and 8th graders, come on down. It's a lot of fun. Leo comes out here in 2 wide receivers to the left.
Giles
right.
Takes the back. Looks like he's going to scramble right. And he's going to run. He's going to use his feet. Fakes out a couple Carmel defenders, but he's eventually taken down at around the 45-yard line.
10-yard run on that play. Really using his evasive skills, as we've seen throughout this entire night.
And it's going to be a first down, Leo, as they are driving down this Mount Carmel defense.
The score here, just a quick reminder, Mount Carmel 56, Leo Lions 12, with about 4:27 left in the third quarter.
Golston and Cook to the left. Adewale to the right. Giles takes back. Looks around, pressured. He's going to scramble, but is taken down by number 42, Nick Wheeler. 43, excuse me. And Mount Carmel doing what they do best this game, blitzing.
Absolutely. Looks like Leo's really been running out of the shotgun extremely often, just trying to buy the seconds, really, that they can for Giles to really just get that pass off. Because we see that when he does, it's very effective.
And it's going to be second and a long 15 yards. To the left, to the right here. Giles takes it in the pocket, rush right away. Mike Kennedy just missing him, and he is
hit
tackled
hard as he tries to release the ball.
By Nick Wheeler. Great tackle there. Really blitzing on him. Mike Kennedy nearly missed that tackle.
And we have a player down here. Doesn't seem to be moving. Not sure if it's Giles or not.
And that's going to be a Leo player down, and we're going to take a timeout right here. You're watching Caravan Football on CBN, Caravan Broadcasting Network. Thank you for watching. Welcome back here, Caravan fans, as we just had the injury there. And it looks like it was...
Looks like it was their quarterback, Giles. He was on the ground for a long time, and he had to be helped up by his coaches. Really hope he's all right.
Looks like he's back in the game. And we're going to see...
We'll see how effective he is, really, after that injury.
We're going to see a spread offense continuing. Giles drops back. We rush right away by Nick Wheeler. He's got Mike Kennedy right behind him, chasing him. And he's going to be taken down by number 21, Matt Robinson. And it's going to be 4th down here.
Looks like another possible injury for a Leo player as he's limping around. It's really got to be tough on these Leo players because really a lot of them go both ways. They're a very small team and not the biggest players, so they really are just, they have to be exhausted, I'd imagine, after playing all sides of the game.
And it looks like Mike Kennedy's hobbling around over there. We want to see what happened. Star running back for the sophomore team.
Seems to be holding his left leg, but he will continue to play. I take that back. He's substituted out now as he sort of limp runs off the field. Hope he's all right.
Spread offense here, one left to the right. Giles takes it back. Pressured right away. And he is sacked by Nick Wheeler. And
that hard.
And it looks like the offensive line frustrated, yelling at each other. And it looks like Nick Wheeler just blasted right off that line and got a great lead on him.
Absolutely. The offensive line really needs to build up some sort of chemistry between them. It seems like they're always just bickering with each other, and Giles has to get in there and sort of like break it up, it seems. Like the offensive line really needs to find a way to work together. That's the only way that they could possibly get it done and give Giles, their quarterback, a little more time to really do what he can do and get it done.
And it's going to be 1st down Caravan here. Turnover on downs. Leo facing a tough game right now, as we've seen a lot of their players have been injured, and it's hard when you're going back and forth both ways all game long.
Right, I imagine I'd be exhausted. It's got to be really tough on these players. So Mount Carmel gets the ball back.
Thompson drops back, looking for Citus. He's got him open. Tackled down at the 12-yard line. Great pass by Thompson through a nice spiral pass down to Citus, wide open.
Absolutely. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter here at Kroc Stadium. Really coming off the end of the quarter with a great pass by Thompson. Really have seen a lot of his skills tonight, especially in the passing. We haven't seen a lot of that this year.
And we're going to take a short break here. Thank you for watching Caravan Football at CBN, Caravan Broadcasting Network. Thank you. Welcome back here, Caravan fans, as it is going to be 1st down for the Caravan, as we saw. Finished off with a passes to Titus.
Leaving them right at about the 12-yard line here. I think we can expect a hard run down the middle as they've been doing in goal line situations just to get those extra yards and get that touchdown. Looks like they're stopped after first down after a hard one up the middle. Some substitutes are going to come in.
Tyler Egan checks in the game at quarterback. Looks like they're going to get some substitutes in.
Absolutely.
As the game is 56-12, Caravan leading.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Majestica in at running back. Egan hands it off to Danny Sanchez for short gain here. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Nearing closer and closer to that end zone again.
Looks like it's going to be a first and goal here. Oh.
Oh, and a touchdown Caravan.
No.
I take that back. Looks like we got the wrong signals here. But still very close to the end zone. My apologies.
Egan drops back. Gives the ball to...
And that will be a Caravan touchdown. The score, Caravan 63, Leo Lions 12 with about 9:54 left in the fourth quarter.
And it was Danny Sanchez run that ball in there. And we're seeing a lot of the substitutes, second string getting in there.
Absolutely.
It looks like Nate LeBranch is going to come in to take the kicks here.
The sophomore kicker who's really been helping a lot with the freshman and the sophomore teams. Freshman last year and sophomore this year's great kicker. Glad to see him getting some reps on varsity.
As we saw him, he was the kicker for a couple weeks there because Mirabelli was out with the injury. We saw Nate kicking. He has a great leg.
Right,
Puts
absolutely.
it up right through the uprights, and that's going to be good. 64-12 here at Kroc Stadium. Your Mount Carmel Caravan are leading the Leo Lions. Welcome back here, Caravan fans, as we saw that touchdown by Danny Sanchez. We're going to see Nate LeBranch line up for the kick here. Seen some substitutes in there. Seamus Munt getting in the game. O'Keefe also checking in.
Kicking from the left hash as we've seen throughout the entire game.
And as we see, the clock is running because when a team is up by 40 points, the clock will continuously run. So we're seeing right now it's around 8 minutes. Nate takes the kick. Going to be fair catch, Leo.
At around the, I'd say, 25-yard line. Right, exactly. Sorry about the seemingly inaccurate field where they are, their field position. We have a weird angle here as we're not able to get high up in the stands as we're used to at Gately Stadium. We can see the Caravan defense coming out.
Make some substitutions here.
It's great to see everybody getting in the game.
Seamus Munt, Danny Hogan start checking in. Cole Gritchen. We've seen some of these seniors come in.
Let's see if the defensive line will still be able to keep up the pressure on Giles that they've been having this entire game.
Giles dropped back. He's going to hand it off to number 5, Tyler Golston.
And there's a flag thrown after the play is over.
And it
Not
looks
sure what it's about. There may have been a little scruff between the two teams.
looks like there was a little fighting going on there between Leo and Carmel. We're going to wait the call.
Once again, a reminder to follow the Caravan Broadcast Network on Twitter at
CBN Caravan. And again, CBN Caravan. Give us some feedback, how we're doing. If you want a shout out, give us a tweet at CBN
Exactly.
Caravan.
It's that easy. We are still awaiting the referee's call on what that flag was thrown for. We're not completely sure yet. Teams are at their sidelines.
Reminder, next week, the Caravan face off against Hales Franciscan
That
at
is right.
Hales. Be there Saturday night.
And looks like we have another spread formation for Leo.
Drops back, looks to pass, and that is completed to number 88.
Great catch there. Really snagged that one in. Didn't think he was going to get that one.
Great catch. We got to see a secondary pick it up here. Don't want Leo to be driving on him.
Exactly. Really, this entire game they've been struggling with, like, they're always covered. It's just a matter of mentally preparing themselves for going to make that block or staying on that guy when the ball's in the air.
We're going to see Leo here stay with the spread. Kelvin Robinson checks in at cornerback. Takes snap, and it was bobbled. Looks like he's going to roll right, and he's got space, so he's going to launch it down the sideline. Just missed by number 4, Shahid Adewale. Coverage by Danny Hogan, and that could have been very dangerous.
That was some great coverage that we just saw by Danny Hogan. He really just stayed on his guy completely and was able to sort of get in the way of him and the ball, which is really all you can do in that situation. That would have been an extremely detrimental catch. If they would have caught, they would have been ended up at around the Caravan 5-yard line.
Giles shown his arm strength, as we've seen throughout this game. Looking like he was about to run, but faked and launched the ball down there, really showing his explosiveness.
Absolutely. As we've seen, the defensive line is still keeping extreme pressure on the Caravan. Really causing Giles to flee from the pocket all the time.
Leo lines up. Looking to pass. Giles hands it off, and that's going to be number 3, Joe Shorter, and he gets a great run down the side. And that is something we haven't seen Leo doing that often, getting these runs against the Caravan.
Exactly. That was a great run. Ended up about the 15-yard line, I'd say. We haven't seen a long run all night. All we've seen is really deep pass plays, short pass plays. Their quarterback, Giles, fleeing from the pocket and really just gaining yardage on those things. But not a lot of run plays, which is weird to see them switch it up and get yardage on that. The wide receiver on that side of the play actually made a great fake route. He just covered all the way down the line, leaving a huge hole for the running back to go through.
Giles, step, drop back in the pocket, looking to pass. Has Adewale open, and that's going to be a touchdown, Leo. 2:58 here.
In the fourth
left
quarter.
in the fourth quarter. Clock still running, and it's going to be 63-18 here. Caravan leading, and that was a great pass and read by Giles.
Absolutely. Wasn't really flush out of the pocket that time. We could really see how precise he can get with his throws when he has the time that his offensive line can give him from their great blocks, which we haven't seen very much tonight.
It was a well-communicated play, as we saw, looking at each other, great focus,
Absolutely.
and that's what they needed. And they're going to go for 2 here.
Coming on the spread formation in a goal line play. Haven't seen that very often, but, I mean, it's been working for them. Might as well give it a go.
Drops back, throws corner, and number 88 makes the catch right on the sideline.
Great snag, pulling the ball in from what seemed to be way over him.
And it's going to be 63-20 here with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Clock running again. Caravan up by 40.
seems like the Leo team is really getting sort of sluggish, I'd say. They also just seem exhausted from playing hard 4 quarters. Not much celebration really seen after that touchdown. We're not seeing the same explosion that they had in the first and second quarters, where they would get like really angry at themselves. Everything seemed to slow down for their team.
You see Sanchez and Calvin Robinson and Liam Dennehy back for the kickoff. Adewale kicking. Caravan need to watch out, see if there's going to be any onside kicks here or scrub kicks, as they're down by a lot here, trying to get the ball back.
I think we saw an onside kick earlier, but that didn't really work out too well for them. I wonder if they're going to give another shot.
Here's a kick. And it's going to be like it's short kick here, taken by number 18. Making some moves.
Absolutely cuts his way through the Leo kickoff team before he's brought down at around the Caravan 30-yard line as the offense will come out to take over the game.
And it looks like the clock is just going to wind down here.
About 10 seconds remaining here at Kroc Stadium. The score, Mount Carmel 63, the Leo Lions 20. Looks like Caravan's not going to get a playoff.
And they're just going to line up, and that's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
Caravan did a great job this game. As we saw, they were rushing the ball well. They had some great passes, and the Leo Lions just couldn't stop them.
Absolutely. Looked great on all sides of the play. All phases looked great. Besides, I'd say the defense needed to work on just the mental mistakes in the secondary.
As we saw, Giles, great quarterbacking. He made great passes. He was elusive. He was getting through this Carmel defense, but at the end of the day, they were getting great blitz. We saw Pat O'Shea, Guerra. They were all getting in there, making stops, and that's what this Caravan defense and offense needed after the tough loss last week.
Right,
to Brother
great.
Rice.
Yeah, the offensive line for Leo really needs to sort of come together. I don't see how they're going to keep going through the rest of the season with this sort of chaos going on the offensive line. Pretty interesting to see how Leo was able to adapt to the change that they really had to go through with the overall strength of the Carmel defense, and of course the blitzes every play.
Caravan are now 3-4. Leo 4-3, and join us next week as the Caravan face off against Hales Franciscan at Hales Saturday night. Join us here, and that's all from us at CBN. I'm Rudy Melchiori.
And I'm Jack Spellman.
Thank you, and have a good night.